Kid area betting. Today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys into the fact that Lake Show got a win in double overtime against the Bucks, 128 to 124. The Caps got a win against the Red Wings, which they did. Also, get you guys into the fact that let's see here. Let's see. Ninja's been diagnosed with melanoma. Melanoma, by the way. After he saw a dermatologist, by the way. And also Joe Montgomery, he agreed to a 1-year, $25 million offer with the D-Bakcs. And also the fact that Cordarrelle Patterson, he's going to be heading towards the agreeing to an offer with Seals. So that's good. You guys to that. More news comes by the way, guys. So get you guys to that. All right. So first things, so I'm gonna say something for the Lake Show. They got to win against the Bucks in double overtime, 120 to 124 without Calipari James. Lake Show, that would look like an NBA title game, but to me, which it did. But Lake Show, they're not going back to title town, which they're not. So that's all I got to say of that. But last time was more like an NBA title game, which it did. So Lake Show, they're looking pretty good so far. That's all I got to say of that. Also, you saw the Mavs, they defeat the Kings 132 to 96. You saw the Thunder defeat the Pels 119 to 120. You saw puny, pathetic Warriors defeat the Heat 113 to 92. Pathetic Warriors, that Warriors dynasty is dead. All right, Warriors, puny Warriors are trash, trash. They always have been, and they always will be trash. That's all I gotta say to that, guys. Another news, so I want to get you guys into, by the way, that let's see here. Oh yeah. Ninjas, he saw a dermatologist, by the way, after he had for like a skin and mold sort of operation check on, and doctors found out that he's been diagnosed with melanoma, by the way, and he saw like a mole on Obama's foot. So my thoughts prayers go to Ninja, all of his family members, all his fans, all of his fellow gamers out there. Horrific situation that he's in. So get well, Ninja. That's all I gotta say. That so awful situation there. He just saw a dermatologist, brother, and he tried to remove a mole from his foot, and then he's been diagnosed with melanoma. So awful situation there. So really get well, melanoma. Hope you're going to chemotherapy. So I wish you speedy recovery. That's all I gotta see you on that. Also noticed, by the way, that Michael Ajayi, he's gonna be going to the Zags. Thoughts on that? Also, Cordarrelle Patterson, he agreed to a 2-year, $60 million offer with the Steelers. By the way, so let me know what your thoughts about that are. Also, guys, another news I want to get you guys into. By the way, sorry guys. The Caps got a win against the Red Wings 4-3. You saw the Blackhawks, they defeat the Flames 3-1. The Kraken, they defeat the Ducks 4-0. Stars defeat the Sharks 6-3. Rangers defeat the Flyers 6-5, and they got a playoff spot. Bruins defeat the Panthers 4-3. Penguins defeat the Canes 4-1. The Preds would beat the Golden Knights 5-4. The Coyotes would beat the Blue Jackets 6-2. So your thoughts about that, guys, as well. Also, in other news, I want to get you guys into, by the way, that let's see here. Let's see. Other news here, I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Caitlin Clark, she gets a $5 million offer from Ice Cube and Big3. So is she gonna take it or leave it? She's Caitlin Clark. She's into the NBA draft, projected as #1, and she's in the middle of Women's March Madness tournament, which she is. But could she be walking out as a Women's Final Four champ? Is she gonna make it there? And if she doesn't make it there, then she'll head to the WNBA. By the way, so that's all there's I can say about that. But she got an offer from Ice Cube and Big3, $5 million offer, by the way, to head to the Big 3. Let me know what your thoughts about that, because I'll definitely just respond to as well, buddy. Also, guys, another news: Charlie Baker, he's calling for a ban on college sports bets. Let me know what your thoughts about that, guys. I'll address this as well, buddy. Also, guys, another news that a former Jags employee and a convicted child molester by the name of Samuel Arthur Thompson, he gets 220 years sentence, by the way, for 220 years sentence behind bars for producing, receiving, and possessing images of child sex abuse material and hacking the Jumbotron and the Jags back in 2018 at the Jags Stadium back in 2018. While required to register as a sex offender, violated the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act, sending unauthorized, damaging commands to a protected computer and possession of firearm as a felon, by the way. The cops and FBI, they seized a phone, tablet, and 2 laptops, by the way. They seized a firearm, by the way, that was used to access the Jags Jumbotron server, and they obtained the hard drives. Also, yeah, they got a firearm. Told you guys that. The FBI they found numerous, but the FBI they also found numerous images and videos of child sex abuse on devices. Thompson was convicted of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old boy who was a minor by the time back in Alabama back in '98. The and also the fact that Thompson had to register as a sex offender and report the international travel. So clearly, yeah, this piece of trash, he's got a long year sentence, max sentence on his hands, and this piece of trash is done. That's all I gotta say. So clearly, there's no excuse for this. It's really not. And he has to register as a sex offender, by the way. And he's on the registered sex offender category. The Jags they got on fire by which they did overall. When the Jags were made aware of it, they let him go. But they may have been, and they were also aware that Sam Arthur Thompson was a sex offender. And clearly, look, all right, you cannot just hire individuals that were sex offenders. You just can't be doing that, all right? You gotta know their background first, all right? You gotta know their background. This is unacceptable. Also, it clearly is unacceptable. So clearly, this is not good at all. So he was convicted this past week, and Sam Arthur Thompson he gets 220-year sentence behind bars for child sex abuse charges, by the way, and yeah, not looking good. They're really not looking good, which is nuts. So that's just sickening. Also, another news here. I want to get you into, and also I'll tell you who also would be in that description. That would be Diddy Dumpster Fire. Now, the HSI cops and the feds, they seize electronics and guns, by the way, even drugs, by the way, at Diddy's Dumpster Fire homes in L.A. and Miami during the raids, despite the allegations of sex trafficking probe, due to lawsuits that Diddy Dumpster Fire was hit with, by the way, and also both Diddy Dumpster Fire's Diddy Dumpster Fire's lawyer says that the whole thing was a witch hunt, by the way, which it was. That was trained during the his homes were trashed during the raids. Diddy Dumpster Fire, he too is trash, and he knows this because look, Brandon Paul got detained and he got detained and charged for drug possession charges. But Diddy Dumpster Fire, he too would also be detained. Because it's no secret that Diddy Dumpster Fire is a mess hole, which he is overall. So Diddy Dumpster Fire, he's garbage. We all know that for a fact. He's garbage. He's trash. He always has been. Always will be trash. That's all I got to say on that. But Diddy Dumpster Fire, so the authorities, there would have been an arrest warrant looming up for him though, but he wasn't detained. HSI, they spoke with Diddy Dumpster Fire and his close ones of his. Wasn't detained at all. Look, some's got to give. It's just like what? Come on. When will Diddy ever be detained? Why didn't HSI detain him, or Border Patrol detain him? Why? That's what I just don't get right there. Like really, they couldn't detain him. They couldn't do a whole lot sooner, as far as I know. But Diddy Dumpster Fire, he's trash, absolute trash. His music career, first it was good though, but the next thing you know, it's absolute trash because his losses hide against him. And then this raid this past Monday, that went on, and there may have been a looming arrest warrant looming out for him though. But when HSI got to him, there was not. So, will he ever be detained? Let me know about that because I'll address this as well, buddy. That note. All right. Also, some other news, by the way, that 6 people, some sad news here. 6 people who were Latin Americans, who were Latin American workers, they were deceased from the Francis Scott Key Bridge that collapsed that collapsed in Beemore, Trump City, Beemore. Well, thoughts prayers go to folks at Trump City, folks out there, the fans, the viewers, subscribers. This horrific massacre that happened this past week. Awful situation there. And 2 individuals were found safe and located. One was hospitalized and discharged from the hospital. And this is a horrific situation. Every is horrific. So my thoughts go to them. Awful situation there. 6 of them in Latin America, and there could be more out there. So we'll have to wait still on that note. And that cargo ship was, I think it was a Dali ship, by the way. So yeah, awful situation there, which it is. So awful news. And that's, by the way, I want to send a brother wish out to Quentin Tarantino. Halle Bailey, SoCal Val, Mariah Carey, Fergalicious, Jessie J, Demi Rose Mombi, Aaron Boyer, Eric Bellinger, Delaney Walsh, Sophie Nellis, Kendra Scott, London on a Track, Polly Perrette, Skilo, Amy Walsh, Julia Golding, Dara Hayes, Laura Lava Lava, you also got a Buster Posey, Polly Perrette, Alejandra Espinoza, Monica Guys, Milani Parks, July, Suntakova, Kayla B, Isabel Clark, Elizabeth Mitchell. You also got Anxana, you got Ellie Madler, Holiday Granger, Talissa Soto, Randall Cunningham, Treb Yo-Yo, Chloe Elizabeth, Marshall, and Monte Brooker. Send my birthday wishes. Shout tweets and people should do so on that. And that's all the news you gotta know, right? So that's all I say on that, guys. Check it out, guys. That's all the news you gotta know. Don't forget WrestleMania. Don't forget Milestone Mania. WrestleMania 40 is coming up next month, guys. Check it out. That's all the news you gotta know for that, guys. That's all there's I can say. Also, guys, John Calipari, he'll be returning as a Kentucky B-ball coach after the elimination upset loss to Oakland. So that's all you got to know for that, guys. All right, that's going to do it there for the Khalil the Highway Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil the Highway Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page, by any name necessary. We thus your response of Ninja being, that's the same thoughts about Ninja. He's diagnosed with melanoma. By the way, they found the mole on his foot. So awful news there. We thus on a leg show defeating the Bucks in double overtime. Let me know what I'll address around as well, buddy. Also, guys, I'm saying that's where the folks of that Be More keep that Fred Scott keep Bridge at the collapse and Be More awful situation there. Same other to out to them. Also, guys, will Diddy Dumpster forever be detained? Let me know about that, guys, as well. What he exactly on let's see here. Caps getting the win against the Red Wings. Let me know about that, guys. I'll address response as well, buddy. Also, guys, send your brother wishes once again SoCal, Val, Quentin Tarantino, Halle Berry, Mariah Carey, Fergalicious, Jessie J. That's somebody brother wishes tweet so please should just send all you got no break. And I'll have 4 breaking news in terms of updates when it's a whole lot more in the Club. Sports, sports later. There's you got notes on this. I can say take care of you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe for that. Bye bye.